ToneX doing something special. I want him to talk about what it is that he's about. We know that he's a comedian, but he's got some other things he wants to share for those of you that are watching your fashion. How you doing today, man?
How you doing, good brother?
I'm doing real good, man. I enjoyed the interview that you did right here at the Beauty Boss Show, and I was inspired when you was talking about matching your socks, your belt, and get your bow tie together.
Oh, man, that's grown man business. You know, that's grown man business, man. We come from the gentleman's code of dress, and so you know the fashion sense, there are no rules. Like, you can't tell me, I'm 45 years old, so you can't tell me when to wear white. You can't tell me what season to wear white. I wear white when it strikes me. So you know it's very difficult nowadays to be yourself because a lot of people influence, especially when it comes to what we wear. So, you know, I keep it grown, sir.
So that explains why they have white parties in the ATL, right?
That's
in the middle of winter.
And then sometimes it can mean a different thing too, depending on which part of Atlanta you in, depending on how the white party change. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, it's because fashion is year round. Colors are year round. You don't tell a painter when to paint. You don't tell a painter will only paint bright colored paintings during the fall, and you can't tell him that because what he sees through that paintbrush is what he creates. Well, it's the same thing through fashion.
How do you match that, how we've put rules into fashion, with the young men that don't want any rules?
The same way that you say you don't want any rules, but you do. Because I can look at what you do on a day-to-day basis and see that you're searching for structure. I mean, it's a reason why them young cats stand in line to get a pair of Jordans. But it's the same thing for me to stand in line to get a pair of Gators. You see? So they do have rules. It's just a different spin for the way the youth look at fashion. What they have to understand is everything that they're doing now is a revolving door. Fashion just comes back in cycles. And it looks different, but it's the same old thing. A lot of things that they're doing, we've been doing that with clothes and vice versa. So, you know, I bring the gentleman code.
And that's what I like, because that's what my father was about. I mean, I remember him and my mom, they've been married about 50-something years, but I remember him arguing with my mom because she said, well, you buy all the fashion design, big names, and then you you give me an allowance, and what can I do?
Okay, and let me tell you about the big names in the fashion. Just because it has an expensive name doesn't mean that it's going to look good on you. It's a lot of expensive names that are in the Goodwill stores. The same names that's in the malls.
That's what my mom would do too.
Oh, you got to take the opportunity and look. I mean, fashion is everywhere.
But I like what you said. It's in your eyes. It's what do you see about you? I like what you. I like how you put it. Most people don't give young people that permission. What do you really see?
I see when you step back and you look through the eyes of the youth, I just see a lot of freedom of expression. And the thing is, if we get in the car and we say we getting ready to go on a trip, but no one's put it in the GPS, then we don't have a destination. So we just gonna be driving and hope somebody know where we going.
And when we get lost, we're gonna argue about it.
Okay, it's the same thing with the fashion and the guidance. A lot of the youth, they have good concepts when it comes to clothes and ideas. They need some guidance. They need a destination. They need a roadmap. And the thing about it nowadays is a lot of the older generation, they don't want to talk to the youth. A lot of the youth, they don't want to listen to the older generation. But it ain't what you say, it's how you say it, you know? So that's all it is.
Well, let's go back to that gentleman thing, because I think that that's the quality that is the highest quality for all men. From how we treat our women to how we get along in systems, school system, the street system, the hood system, the law enforcement system, the various systems. Talk a little bit about what it means to be a gentleman in 2013.
A lot of women think that chivalry is dead, but that's just a direct reflection on the type of gentleman that you happen to be dealing with. Chivalry is like an Izod shirt. It never went anywhere. It's just faddish to us. So young cats need to understand that the gentleman code is a mentality just as much as it is physicalities. In other words, The gentleman code: look good, smell good, feel good. Well, it's a mentality. It's a reason why them young cats want clean sneakers on, when they want new Jordans on, it because it makes them feel good. They look down on their feet, they equate feeling good to having on new sneakers.
Don't get no scar on it either.
Oh no, don't get a scuff on it. That's a problem. Back in the day, we used to take our shoestrings out, put them in bleach and wash them, and put them back in to make them look new. Because if the shoestrings are clean, then that'll override a lot of the rest of the shoe and make your whole outfit look clean. A lot of young cats nowadays, they really are timid to be gentlemen because the way the rest of their peers or the way the rest of people look at them. But let me tell you something, young cats. The thug can only do so much. The gentleman can do everything. He doesn't have a problem fitting in anywhere. This bow tie, this blue shirt, this blazer, this pocket square can go to the hood, can stand on the corner and get respected. Because the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna give me the greeting. Most of the time, if I'm in the hood, assalamu alaikum, and I'm gonna give it right back to you without you even knowing. I've been doing comedy for 20 years now. This makes my 20th year anniversary this year. Currently on tour with Monique, Miss Monique, the Oscar award-winning actress. Currently touring every weekend, doing the clubs, doing the improvs, doing the funny bones. We'll be touring well into 2014. If you want to keep up with me and you're on Twitter, you can follow me at ToneX Comedy, at ToneX Comedy. Please go check out the website, tonex.me, tonex.me. Don't forget to put the hyphen in between the tone and the X. I got a bow tie, a sock line that we're working on.
That's what I'm excited about. Talk about that.
It's going to be launched next year. It's called the Blue Line. Blue happens to be my favorite color, and blue has a lot of mystique and has a lot of power behind it. And so I'm just incorporating a different look when it comes to socks, because I believe that
socks is bad now. I don't know if I can get a shot. We're going
move your face. Fellas, the sock game is important. When the pants leg go up, it's like a curtain going up at a show. When the curtain go up, when the pants leg go up, the conversation go down because the socks is on point. Fellas, we gonna take it back to the gentleman code. I'm trying to tell you, young boys in school, you'll kill the females if you look like this at your locker. Everybody can have the jeans sagging and the true religion, and everybody can do that, but everybody can't do this. I sent my son to school dance with the blazer and the bow tie undone, hanging on the collar like Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis. He was looking like the Rat Pack. He killed them. You understand what I'm telling you? He had teachers wanting to dance with him.
Yeah. All right, man.
That's another show, though. Hurry up and get me off of here, because my parole officer, okay, he don't need to know. Matter of fact, I'm signing off. ToneX, I'm gone. He trying to get me re-arrested. I'm not going back to jail.
We out of here.